Hello and welcome to another Slay the Spire video. So today we're playing Ironclad, Ironclad being one of my favourites I guess, especially since its cards are just that good. Either way, we start off with of course the giant bloody whale thing, as always. Not looking too great for those, we'll take the enemy one, similar to the last run. There's just no point taking anything else here. Which way would be most secure? If I go up that way, hit the question marks, the chance of me meeting the elite here is pretty reasonable. The only risk is that the second question mark is actually an enemy, or the third question mark is actually an enemy, and that could run into be a problem. At the end of your turn, lose 1 HP, deal 4 damage to all enemies. We'll take Combust. If I build a deck that's reasonable, it should work. Alright, easy removal. And that was fucked up, I should have actually clicked all those. Whoops! Okay. Hopefully that wasn't anything major, but... let's see. 12 damage, apply 2 weak. Didn't intend to attack, gain 3 strength. I'll take that skill. Of course it had to be an enemy before, right? Like, couldn't have been anything simple. Spot weakness. And we probably just go for a double hit. Just trying to think on the best way to handle this. I mean, there's no point hitting the other guy. The other guy's only going to armor up anyway. So I may as well wait until I can deal some decent damage. Like with this. You can pretty much remove both. So even with a weakness, with that vulnerability, it should be enough to balance it back out and get us some good damage. Pommel Strike. I do like that card. I lose 3 HP, lose 4 HP, lose 5, lose 6, and we got 1. Sweet. Cost a lot, but we got 1. So out of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. That's a pretty good advantage for me to have. So, I'm going to start with Combust. It's a really solid 4 damage every single turn. Pommel gets me a draw, and then I basically just have to hit it. Because Spot Weakness wasn't going to have any effect at this turn. Sacrificing 1 HP per extra hit is pretty nice. 18, I might actually just block a little bit. Don't want to take too much damage this turn, so blocking just that little bit should be reasonable. Since he is doing that, Spot Weakness is going to come in very handy, and I think we just prioritize damage at this point. Our HP is taking a fairly large hit. This thing is a little bit of a nightmare to deal with in that regard. But it should be dead reasonably quickly. Okay. 16 and easy 12. Definitely dropped my health a bit. Hopefully not going to be a big issue. Offering is great as well. I'm going to go this way just because I want to know what options I have available to me. Receive Golden Idol, trigger a trap. Take 20 damage, lose 6 max. Yeah, lose 6 max seems reasonable. Do I want to hit this elite? That becomes the question here. The risks are high, but I think the rewards are higher, so... and we hit the right elite at least, so that's a bonus. I'm going to drink for strength. And I really want to set that guy up. And while this is a pain in the ass, I think it's an okay play right now. Maximize as much damage as I could get off it. Should be next turn, should be fairly good. especially with draw 3. Although we did draw 3 attacks anyway, so we're only going to take 6 damage, which we heal up anyway, so it's not too bad at all. Not to kill an elite anyway. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. I'm going to take double strength. I can pretty easily raise my strength at this point, so that should be fine. And now we're starting with strength. Great. Buy 3 potions, buy 2 potions. We only need 2 more, so buying a couple should be good. And we get a nice rest, so 45 HP. Pretty reasonable spot to be in. We might even be able to take on the next elite if we're lucky. Although the shop would be pretty nice. I'm thinking the elite path is probably where we're going to go though. Of course these guys had to be the enemies I had to fight, right? 7, they block for 7, it's kind of annoying. I might just throw the fire potion on this one. Then I can just throw basically all my damage into this guy and kill it that turn. Saves me taking anything. Even though I do get 10 block, so not a big deal. That's a little annoying. Strike and block this turn. Next turn is guaranteed kill, so blocking it out should be fine. Easy. Also get that healing, which is great. Should put us in a good spot against this elite. Of course it had to be this guy again. Great. Now I need a fairly solid turn, honestly. Okay, offering is looking great. That was a good damage. I mean, couldn't have asked for much better damage there. Not really anything I can do. I mean, I can deal some damage and block out most of this, and that's about it. I'm really relying on next turn's draw to be more substantial, I think. Okay, if we can double our strength, we'll be in a really nice spot next turn. Perfect. We did get another spot weakness in our hand, so it could have been nice if we could have doubled that instead, but this works out. There's no way this thing survived that next turn. Infernal Blade, add a random attack to your hand, it costs 0. Yeah, that sounds nice. I like 0. 0 cost is always really good. And our healing is looking pretty average, so we are keeping above 50%, which is always a nice thing to be at. Of course, we don't really draw anything, so that's a little bit of a pain. Do get the spot weakness though. Oh, and the bludgeon. Love a good old bludgeon. I'm gonna limit break it early, get all of that as much as I can in the early game here. We're gonna block all this damage anyway. Now we're just down on draws, which really sucks. Alright, 12 health on split enemies. This was actually one of the easiest boss fights I've had in a long time. Hopefully things will keep up this way as we go. That one's dead, and that one's dead. There you go. Bludgeon. Yes. Let's just bludgeon people to death. Start of each combat with 2 wounds. I'm going to take that. 2 wounds I'll settle for. A little annoying, but could be worse. Our enemy is the armor guy, I think. I think that's what this one is. He negates all your effects. I'd love to hit more elites, and I think the only decent path for that is to go some wonky path up this way, which could be risky, but I think it's probably the better way to do it. Might go this one. It's the same whether I take either side path, so why not? Okay, take 4, draw a heap. Nothing substantial, surprisingly. Kind of annoying. Although we did just remove all of its armor really smoothly. Spot weakness, limit break. Probably a bash won't really make a difference. There we go. That was actually a really perfect draw. Perfected strike. Yes, that's going to come in handy. What are you going to give me, question mark? 100 gold or 250? I'll take the 100. I've got plenty of gold as is, so I'm not really in any kind of danger there. Probably gonna pummel it. Yep, and bludgeon. I wasn't gonna play the bludgeon, I was really tempted to, but I think that was the most damage I could deal effectively. And of course, it had to be the turn where I get, like, basically nothing in my hand to use. Okay. I'm gonna use this, because it's always great. Severed Soul, exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand, deal 12 damage. Fair. Pummel it. Perfected, and double strike. And we're too short, of course. Of course we had to be just 2 damage short. Those damn weaknesses, that's always the way to go. Show me the money. There we go. All dead, no problems. Flame. Alright, let's see what we can do. Bashing into a perfected strike does seem pretty good. Does leave these guys pretty strong, but I feel like I can handle those. The ritual just kind of sucks. Cost 1 less each time, deal 20. Not really any use to this one. Hopefully we can get a good draw. We are taking a little damage, but I'll settle for it. I could have taken that gold earlier too, I just forgot that I had the effect there. Offering. Bludgeon seems super good, especially when comboed with that. It's just a matter of, is that the way I want to go about this? Alright, that should be dead next turn. We just have to take a little damage to get there. Okay, double your current block. Could be good at the start of a turn. But probably not what I want. So we might just hold off on that. I do love that horn. That could be really handy, and we might just remove something here. Might just remove a normal strike. Although it does make perfected strike slightly worse. Okay, bludgeon. Bludgeon is a promising way to remove something. But not always the best option. So of course these guys are going to defend it up. Alright, I think that's fair. We should be able to work with this. If I kill this, I get an extra point back. If I can do it in a single card, that'd be the best, but it doesn't look like that's how it's going to go. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Limit break. Perfected strike and an extra 18 damage. Always really nice. So best way to probably go about this turn, I guess. We have double pommel strike and we've also got bludgeon. Bludgeon is a hell of a lot of damage, although it's going to be reasonably difficult to actually kill all of these effectively. Can I afford to take the 9 damage here or not? That's where the question comes in. Let's see if we can get some better cards. Really doesn't look that much better. We can just kill that though, actually, because we do get the extra point, so it's not really an issue. I kind of forgot that we get the extra point because of killing something, so that actually worked out really nicely. Probably didn't need to use that draw power. I always forget Gremlin Horn's effect is just amazingly good for stuff like this. So we get another bludgeon, which is going to easily kill them. We don't need to take any more unnecessary damage. Worked out really well. Don't really like any of those cards either. So I feel like I want to go this way. Just because I can hit a question mark, although this way does the exact same thing, so we might actually go this one. So I can hit a question mark first, which might be advantage. Transform, okay. What do we got here to transform? I think I might transform in flame. Or spot weakness, sorry, but... Or, no, we might... I've really got to work out how I want to play this. Because that's a power and that's a skill, meaning that gets refreshed and this one doesn't. So we might just dump this. Create a copy of an attack and power, or power in your hand, that's could be handy. Okay, these guys, great. Nightmares. Alright, we start with 4, which is pretty much perfect. We'll gain 3, which bumps us up just a little bit. I'm going to throw 36 on that straight away. So we do already have 10 block, meaning we are only going to take 10 points of damage here for at least the first swing. Though it does make every other swing even more dangerous now, so how I want to go about this is very, very interesting. Alright, that's dead. Create a copy of a skill and power. Can't really afford to take any more damage though. Maybe I throw this out for extra buffs. And I might create a duplicate. That was fine. If I take this one, I can at least try and push the last bit of damage that I might need. Alrighty. So we take 12. We're left with 4, sorry. Our next turn gets fairly interesting because we basically got to kill this thing in one hit now. Which is actually reasonably easy, considering I forgot it was vulnerable. Spot weakness, that's a better one. Upgraded. A couple of those should do the job, and we get pen nib. Nice. I am going to heal. So close to being dead so many times now. Of course, these are the ones we had to fight, isn't it? Bludgeon is 33, which isn't going to be enough to actually get rid of this, and everything else isn't going to be enough anyway, so... Gonna gain the strength. Probably just bludgeon it. I think bludgeon is fair. We're gonna take a good amount of damage. Kind of disappointed, honestly. I'd rather take 0, but sometimes we just can't do that. And this turn is absolutely horrible. So, let's start by throwing a good potion out there. Don't think I'm actually going to get past all of this. And I can't actually draw, so... I'm actually dead, aren't I? No, wait. Hang on. I'm still dead, but, I mean, who isn't at this point? Always my luck, I swear. I get these kind of runs that look really nice, and then I run into just a couple of enemies that really weaken me and make it so hard for me to make a comeback. Really unfortunate. Considering how I started this series with such nice runs, I'm definitely going to start another one. And we're getting really bad things here. So I can actually make it very close to that elite. Yeah, we'll go this way to this elite. We'll probably go to that one actually. Alright, I want to start building the deck right from the get-go. Let's see what we got. Exhaust all non-tech cards in your hand, gain live block for each. Alright, let's start by removing stuff. We're going to go very quick, so we're going to try and go through this as quickly as possible for most of these battles and picks, so hopefully we can get some stuff that will help with that. Alright, looking good. Alright, rushing our way up. Another shop. Great. Kinda useless, honestly. Play the top card on your deck and exhaust it. It's good when you got a lot of high cost stuff, not so great any other time. We can't use feed because we just don't have the points to use it. And everything else seems kinda lackluster, so we're actually gonna skip this. I'm taking this one because I get the chance to smith, and Thunderclap is amazing when smithed. Okay. Could have asked for a better turn one, but we don't really have the cards to do anything crazy right now. Whoops, probably shouldn't have played that. That was dangerous. The best way to block is definitely to use attack blocks against this guy if you can. There we go. Didn't take too much damage, so I think that's fine. I'm gonna go for the flex. I feel like every time I went for flex, I always had better luck. Double it. Way better value that way. Peace pipe. Another elite. This time, pain in the ass guy. There's really no point in not doing any of these. So we went for as much damage as I could get for that turn. Let's see what we got. Flex, perfect. Starting off with a nice vulnerable and some nice damage. We do take the 18 though, which is kind of rough. I'm gonna use that because I want to exhaust it. I want to make my deck a little thinner. I like getting a thin deck occasionally. Very close to dead. Hopefully next turn will be the closer, which when we can make them vulnerable again, hopefully will be enough to really show it off. Okay, that's pretty reasonable. Just enough. Alright, good upgrade. Costs 1 less for each damage we've taken. That actually comes in handy as long as you don't draw it in your intro hand. Dead. Make it very quick. We can get another flex, which I actually kind of like. Purple flames, receive. There's nothing that I really want to trade in here, except maybe one defend. Since we do have a couple of other cards, so we can just get rid of a card basically. We can also remove a card due to toke, but I'm thinking smithing might be the option I take. We've just got to take a quick look. Fire, fight, fire. So we might actually just, yeah, we're going to smith this. Thinking we just smith another flex, because double flex is great, and it's basically free, so it really just takes up a card slot, so the only real risk to it. And of course we had to get the guys that I wish I had my fire potions on now. So, I think we take out the biggest threat. I mean, that one was going to deal the most damage, so he had to go. Although these guys are weakening me, which is kind of annoying. Flex, thunder. We'll get rid of that one and get rid of that one. So now we're alright. I don't need to use my healing potion yet, which is great. Dead either way. I could have thrown the flex first, but yeah, it worked. Exhaust your hand, deal 7 damage for each exhausted card. Exhaust. Definitely a good way to thin your deck down, but I think Iron Wave is just so much better for me right now. I'm going to take the heal just to get us up over that 50% mark. And we are facing Mode Shifter. The absolute pain in the ass, Guardian. Okay. Not really anything I can do. And I'm going to keep Second Wind because I'm going to use it later. Alright, we got the shift on him. Awesome. That's all we want. We want a mode shift. Now I just need to be able to do what I want. Actually, I should have played this first. Whoops. That was really dumb, honestly. If I had played the flex, I could have got another 4 damage. Oh, sorry, 8 damage in. Would have been crazy. I'm also going to get that re-potion going pretty early. So it's vulnerable anyway, so they're going to deal the same amount of damage. So either way, I was going to take a good amount. At least this way I can get the damage on the opponent. Okay, 40. I'm going to take 20 from this, which hurts so bad. Ah, sorry, we're going to take 20, not 40. Wrong calculation. He needs to take 40, right? Yeah. So we need 23 more. Alright, not much left on this guy, honestly. And that's a complete block. Nice. Those ones are actually really good for versing this guy. I highly recommend them if that's what you're going for. Alright. So we did take 16, but this guy's pretty much dead at this point. And he did shift, so... There we go. More than enough. Demon Form. I do love that card, especially when it works. Replace Burning Blood. Yes. I will take the Burning Blood replacement. I don't get that too often, and when I do, usually it's fairly good. If I can get that plus meat, it's absolutely crazy. So, where do I want to go? Straight up, maybe? We can take that elite out, go straight up the chain. I don't think there's any direction that I can actually fight 2 elites anyway. And no other place has a shop, so that feels kind of good. Of course I had to get thieves though. Okay. Well, at least we got some solid damage in. And we do heal 10, so that's much better. I always feel awkward on the second run, trying to get through this. At least we do get to start dealing major damage to these. So again we take another 10, kind of annoying. Not really too big a deal though. They are armoring this turn though. Kind of sucks that I don't have an extra point. I could have then played both. Alright, finally. He is running away anyway, so it's kind of screwy because we don't actually quite kill him. Really kind of irritated that we couldn't kill that guy. He stole most of my gold. Well, not most, he just stole a portion of it, which is just irritating. At the end of your turn, get 3 block. I like that power, so we'll take it. Choose an attack from your draw pile. Place in your hand. I don't think I have an attack that I... Whoops. I don't think I have an attack that I want every turn. Honestly. So I can gain a rise. I would have loved Frozen Eye because it just means I get to view my draw pile in the right order, but... Strawberry is +7 max HP. I don't think that's something I need too much. I think I'm just going to try and remove another defend. Mostly. Could go for another blood. Because that thing's crazy when it goes off. Alright, come on, luck. Receive a relic, 50% chance. Okay. And that's actually pretty reasonable. Will work nicely with a good strength combination. For a single unplayable, I think that's fine. Okay. Taking 12 I think is too much, so I'll set up that power at least. I don't want to lose that. I really didn't want to lose that. But we're taking a lot of damage now, considering this thing just doesn't let up. Alright, most of his health removed. And we're blocking this completely. Alright, again we get to do a nice block. We're slowly whittling down his actual regenerative plated armor. Kind of annoying still. But we've taken more than enough here to do this. Awesome. Perfect. I love that card so much for that. Body Slam, deal equal damage to block. We're not really focusing on that. Our skills and powers probably are too much to make Clash viable, so I think Shrug It Off is a good choice. And of course, these two that absolutely ruin my night every single time. Also, they're going to heal massively, which is going to absolutely destroy any kind of chance I had here. Oh no, she went for strength, not heal. That's really good. Otherwise it was going to be very stressful. It's only 13, so it's not even really worth it. I may as well go for a better block turn. She's going to heal, like I said, 16 with this. There's no way she's not healing this time round. Can at least kill her. He's only going to armor up, so that's no real worry, honestly. Where to go with this? Let's see. Probably that one because it's good armor, so that does block out a good amount. Go for a lot less than this, or I can just shrug it off, which is probably where I'm going to go. Mainly because I want to get the armor up instead of the block here. So armoring up so I can attack. I also like the counterbalance of blocking and attacking at the same time. So this run is getting a little interesting. At least for me it is. Being able to just kind of do what I want always feels nice. Make my deck more clear. And we're going to take a little bit. At least we do heal 10. And we should hopefully get the kill this turn. There we go. Once those cost 0, they're amazing. If your HP is below that, start with extra. Perfect. Oh, and that was the wrong one. Whoops. Probably just screwed myself, to be fair. I was going to go the healing route first, but... Gonna definitely have to throw that down. I wish these guys would have some kind of negative against them. Like, feeling like they attack every single turn without having a decent way to deal actual damage to them is really a nightmare for me. Okay, that was good. I am dead though. If I don't block, I was dead. How bad is that? These guys are a nightmare to fight. Why do I always have to get them on my second run? It makes it so difficult for me to actually clear them. I just don't run enough area of effects to actually do anything. Okay. Gonna start with that one. I mean, that's 17. Don't really have a choice but to use that. Kinda wish I had got that first. At least we do block this damage, so that's a bonus. We just take the weakness, which is going to make it really hard. And I can't remove this, which just made it impossible to actually do anything. 12 plus 7 is exact lethal. I am literally dead to that one point difference there. All I needed was to get rid of this guy and I would have been set, because that guy could have been easy to remove and we might have actually made it through the run. So if I hadn't have misclicked on the wrong direction along that path, probably could have made it. Kind of disappointed. Really haven't had any luck with this game lately. Just shocking. Hopefully our next runs will be better. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.